Hi guys, Mrnewmobile here. Please subscribe followed by the bell. You can also keep up on Facebook, Twitter by clicking the links in the description. We go hands-on with the MagSafe Duo Charger. This little duo can charge iPhone 12 and your Apple Watch at the same time, and of course, it works with older iPhones and really net-enabled devices, but is worth the $129 price. That's the question, so here it is folks, the MagSafe Dual Charger in the flesh comes in a very small box. As you can see here on the back, to get some illustrations showing you how you can use the device. And of course, from a walkthrough, all that right now, but first of all, let's go ahead and get it to box to soldiers. User will pull tab here, open that up. And let's get the plastic is removed, open up the top, and here it is. The first thing you see is the MagSafe Duo Charger itself, and that's good. What you guys think about the design overall? So here you have the MagSafe charger on the left side, the Apple Watch Park charger. On the right side is a pretty simple design, that is what I'm going to get out of the box. You can see that the flexible portion in between allows it to foldable, talk about that in a second. You have your design by Apple in California packet, and you have a 1-meter USB-C to lightning cable, so inside that package basically does have some very boring reading material. Regulatory information, warranty information, safety information. And then like you said, you get the 1-year lightning to USB-C cable. Flight important one and USB-C port on the other end. So let's remove the protective plastic from the MagSafe charger. Into the same thing on the Apple Watch Park actually. Need to pivot the part, yes it pivots like that for nightstand mode support with the Apple Watch, that allows us to go ahead and remove the rest of the protective plastic in there. We do not notice that flexible material in between allows you to do that. Yes, it magnetically connects to forward up, so it's super poor boy can decide in your pocket if you want to do that. See the magnetic connection just like that. So it's basically a MagSafe charger encased in that soft touch silicone. The material, you have the MagSafe on one side, just like a regular MagSafe charger, and then you have the Apple Watch Park on the other side, and again it pivots up like that, has a little metal hinge. That hinge is pretty well built and it feels pretty solid to the touch. So how to actually power the MagSafe Dual Charger? Well, you probably noticed already, but it has a lightning input, so you can use the included cable to charge, so you can see how it fits right in the palm of the hand, is a super portable device. And folds right up. In fact, it easily fits in a jeans pocket just like that. So you want to take it with you while traveling. You can do that with ease. Now like I said, you simply plug the lightning cable into the lightning port just like this. So on the opposite end of this cable, you would connect your USB-C power adapter. The problem is Apple doesn't include a power adapter inside the box, so you have to supply your own. Now Apple recommends either its 21 USB-C power adapter or a 27 watt or higher adapter. With the $19.20 adapter you get wireless charging speeds up to 11 watts, and with the $49.30 water adapter you get charging speeds up to 14 watts. So basically you have to pay more to get the fastest speeds for your iPhone. Well, it's true that a lot of people have these adapters laying around the house, but if you don't, be prepared to spend more. Okay, so let's go ahead and lay her iPhone down on the MagSafe charger. In there we go, charges up wirelessly just like that. Just as we would expect, we do the same thing for the Apple Watch display. Sit down in the park and there we go. So the Apple Watch is now charging. The great thing about MagSafe is that it uses magnets to auto align just like this. The standalone MagSafe charger auto alliance with a rear the iPhone 12, and the same thing happens here with the MagSafe Duo. Although I did notice you do have the kind of pay attention where you're placing it. You have to at least get it in the vicinity of the magnetic connection for two auto align, so just keep that in mind. So like I said, the park pivots 90 degrees just like that. In this is nothing really new, army. We've seen this before with the Apple Watch magnetic charging dock that Apple released several years back, but nonetheless it's still really cool. Had the functionality that supports nightstand mode, so you can have the time right there on your nightstand if you want to do that with your Apple Watch, but it's up to you. That's the really nice thing about it. Now let's talk about charging speeds over 15-minute increments. I started with a dead iPhone and charged for 15 minutes, and these are the results. So the iPhone 12 by itself without an Apple Watch gets 18% with the 31 adapters after 15 minutes, and gets 15% with the 20-watt adapter after 15 minutes. So what I gather from this is that they're all within the same ballpark. These charging speeds around knock your socks off. Even if with that, 31 adapters, and keep in mind you can charge up to 2 devices at once with the MagSafe Dual Charger, as long as one of those devices is an Apple Watch. So it is limited in that respect when compared to companies like Nomad, for instance. Be sure to watch Mouse's review of the Nomad Base Station Pro for more details on that. Another cool thing about the MagSafe Duo is that it can fold up and turn into MagSafe Solar. Yeah, you sour, I was going with that one. But the nice thing about that is that the charging cable can sort of move out the way, depending on how you want to hold your device. You can hold it in hand at the same time, just like your standalone MagSafe wireless charger can record side point again. If you're just charging one device. It can forward up to have less of a footprint on your nightstand or your desk or whatever the case may be, and of course, it still folds the opposite way with embossed Apple logo on there for portability's sake. So I mean the MagSafe Duo Wireless Charger. It is nice, it's well designed, but I can't help but think it's a little bit overpriced, especially when you consider the fact that you still have to. With a USB-C power adapter and a granted Apple's thinking that most people already own these power adapters, but if you don't, and be prepared to pay up, and also keep in mind that unlike some of the other chargers out there, it only charges 2 devices at once. With that said, none of those enabled chargers will be able to charge iPhone 12 at the speed. That is it, guys. Please subscribe, like the video, comment. Thanks for watching. See you on my next video. Peace out.